All right, folks, thanks very much for joining us this afternoon. Busy auction room, so please feel free to, there's still a couple of seats dotted around, but feel free to shuffle on in, and we can stand in the aisles. We're not on an airplane at the moment, so that's fine. But nice to have you here. All the very best to you, be it your endeavours as buyers, sellers, or just fine purveyors of auctions. Nice to have you here, all the very same. Jordan Siveride is my name. My role today, it's very simple for you, purely here to facilitate proceedings and guide you on that buying or selling journey. And I've got a wonderful team to assist me, assist you here in our auction room. Robin's up the front of the room behind the computers here, in charge of all of our technology, making sure that these wonderful properties appear just as great as you will have seen them when you went to view them. I've got Craig, Jill, Josh and Mark, all managers within our company, my elite team of negotiators. They'll step in if I need some help from them. Perhaps it's a level where your bidding takes me, I can't sell the property to you, but we can entertain a conversation under those auction terms. Well, if that's the case, we simply pause the auction and take you aside there. We won't do it in front of the room, in front of everyone. Have that conversation. See if we can find a nice medium point where you're happy to pay it, the sellers are happy to sell it to you, and we'll bring it back to the room with an update for you there. But a little bit to do before we get to that point, so let me proceed with it. Of course, reminding you, bidding and buying in our auction room, always done on a cash unconditional basis. And by bidding, you acknowledge a few things. Firstly, you've received the REA's buying and selling guide. You acknowledge you've completed your homework, any due diligence you require. And of course, you agree to the terms that have been dictated in those conditions of sale. Now, that's the most important document that we work to here. That becomes the binding agreement once we get pen to paper later on for our lucky, successful parties. Of course, on the documentation, the conduct of auction is where I take you right down the bottom of that front page. It's clause 2 onwards there. Quite simply, all of our properties are subject to a confidential reserve price that our sellers have set. Should your bidding reach or breach that price, permitted to sell it away to the highest bidder. I'm happy to suggest numbers and increments as we go throughout the afternoon. Also happy to take your numbers on board, but understand if I push back, do have the right to do so. It's nothing personal, just always working in my sellers and my property's best interests. Of course, if we do have registrations of interest working on the telephone, I'll alert you to that. Telephone buyers or registrations of interest on the telephone working with my colleagues, they need to have all their paperwork signed off prior to placing those bids, but I do have some registrations in my folder up the front here. So as I say, as I get to each property, I'll alert you to that if the buyers are on the phone. Otherwise, you can be confident here in the room. Vendor bidding, we'll make sure we're all on the same page when it comes to vendor bidding. Simply, if I place a vendor bid, they're only ever placed at a level well below that confidential reserve price. So you can be confident that if you hear me place them, and I am the only person authorised to place vendor bids today, you'll hear the phrase vendor bid placed at the same time, so there's no confusion over it. And again, it just means we've got a little bit of road to travel if you're going to find yourself to be the new home owner today. Quite simply, sellers happy to remain the owners at that level. Just used as a bit of encouragement to keep momentum going and keep you heading in the right direction to a point where we can at least have a conversation about value from that point on. Of course, your obligations, should you be one of our lucky, successful parties today, you do need to do a couple of things if you purchase. You will need to pay your deposit, 1/10 the purchase price, payable on the fall of the hammer. Late phone bidder perhaps, so just keep my eyes peeled this way as we call away shortly. And of course you'll need to sign the documentation. That formalises everything. And again, all the contracts, everything you need right outside. We can even lend you the pen if you need. Okay, good. Look, if there's any questions, this is a great time to let me know. You'll notice lot 1, a slight variation to the rest of the properties today. Simply, our vendors of lot number 1 have received what they've deemed an acceptable pre-auction offer, subject to no bidding at today's brought forward auction. So there won't be any vendor bidding on that one. I'll talk about the property, I'll read you the amount we're in contract for, and then I'll invite bids above that level. But that's purely for lot number 1 today. And if there's no questions, we'll get straight to it. Good, wonderful. Well, that's the way we like it. Homework done. On we go. And it is number 30, Tatahi Cove. And it has been your senior lifestyle specialists over here. You've got Debbie, Shane and Ron, experts in their field. And the marketing on this one, well, it's no surprise that we are here ahead of schedule for 30 Tatahi Cove, a freehold estate, 612 square metres more or less, and the record of title at 519865. The chattels list on the screen for you, the security system and the carpet as is. No vendor warranties regarding those there. 10 working days from the date of sale is your settlement date. And you'll see under the further terms, we talk about vendor warranties there. Simply clause 9.31 of the general terms is varied. The extent the vendor not warranting the chattels, etc. You're purchasing solely on reliance of your own judgment on that basis. Otherwise, we go back there. I remind you quickly how great this spot is. It's nice and easy. It's quiet. You've got the neighbours, nice neighbours. You're all tucked away, though. So the waterways, they run right past your back lawn here. Even on the busy days, you've got calm just waiting as your backdrop. The living, the dining spaces, they look out across the water. That becomes part of your daily life. You've got coffee in the morning, maybe something cold in the evening. You can enjoy it all. Kids, pets, exploring the lawn. Plenty of space to do it. The master's got its own outlook as well. Nice private moment at the end of the day. And when you need to get things done, well, you're an easy walk to the supermarket, wander down to the beach or grab dinner nearby. It's all right here for you at 30 Tatahi Cove. Buyers, let you know now, our sellers are in contract at $1,200,000, and I call it away. If you'd like to improve on that number, you're welcome to do so. But be very clear, we'll sell it away today, and at 1.2 it is. Where do we go then? Your suggestion, happy to work with you, maybe a 10. But at 1,200,000, be clear, sell it away. Once. Take the 10 here, and at 10,000 at 1, 2 and 10, but I welcome an increase if you like at 1, 2, 10 down here. And 11, just a single then, fronts it up at 1, 2, 11. Come back if you like, put yourself back in the lead. At 15, a 4,000 to go. And 225, strong move. As we go 1, 2, 2, 5, 10,000 up top there. And 30, a 5 now. At 1,230,000 only, what's your retort there, sir? 1, 2, 4, 5. And 4, 5, strong bidding here in the auction room. And lovely to have you all here at 1,245,000. And 50 now at 1 1/4. And at 1,250 the bid. And 60 at 10,000 up. You know you're buying good property when you've got to fight for it like this. 70. And 70, 10,000 now. Do we match it? 1,271. And 7,1. No, we don't. Don't try and pick the pattern, folks. I can't. At 1,271. And 7,5 now. 76. And 76, the 1,000 up. 80. And 80 back. And 81. I'm starting to get it now, sir. At 1, 2 and 8, 1. 85. And 85 up here. Do we predict the 6 or something stronger? 86. And 86 it is. 90. And 90's your move there at 1, 2 and 90. 1, 2, 9, 1. And 9, 1 the single. Do we call it 1, 3, square it up? On the nod we go at 1,300,000 now. 1,302, no problem. At $1,302,000 only. Great buying, great property. Something strong perhaps to 1,310 be a good sign. They often set their limits at nice round numbers. But at 1,302 up the back now, call it to you. First time. 5. And 5 now at 1, 3 and 5. I'm at 1,305,000 up the front. Welcome you back. And 1,310 with another 5 to go. Here we go, folks, at 30 Tatahi Cove and at 1,310. 12. And 12 at 2,000 back and 13 straight back. At 1,313, triple O the bid. 15. 16. Just the single, but enough to be back in front. 20. And 20. Once again, showing strength in your bidding, and I commend it. 21. And 21, back with another single again. Call it to you. If your strategy's to wait to the end, folks, that's a dangerous game to play in an auction room. But at 21, at 1, 3 and 2, 1 bid. 25, can I say for you to put you back in the front? But at 1, 3 and 2, 1, it's up the back. And 5 now at 1, 3 and 25.
26.
And 26, another single there. Welcome along if you've just joined us. Nice to have you here. You're not too late. That's the great news. But be very clear, I do sell it away to the highest bidder today, and at 1, 3 and 2, 6, it's once called. And 7.
27
and a half. No problem. I'll assume it's not a 27 and a half on top of the 27. 30. Got you here and rounds me back up there at 1, 3, 30 with a 2.5 rise. 1, 3, 3, 5. Well bid and on the back wall at 1, 3, 5, triple O. First time. Second call. Do we try one last roll of the dice? Anything more? Absolutely got your best here, folks. Third chance at $1,335,000. Absolutely sure, done, finished. I scanned the room one last time, but a final call up the back. Hammer goes up, you need to let me know, or a sell, going. Sold. Congratulations to you. Commiserations to my underbidders, but I do appreciate your bidding. Good luck on your journey. And of course to my sellers, thanks for working with us. Back with you in a second. We'll keep things moving along swiftly for you. Take your attention now, if you will, to number 23. Number 23, Goods Road and Otamoti. Jackie Fothergill, proudly marketing this one out of our EVES on Cameron office. And what you get here is a bit of privacy, a bit of greenery, but certainly a home with real personality. It is a freehold estate, 806 square metres, more or less. The record of title, SA 32A, folio 268. 20 working days from unconditional date. That gives you ample time to get all the affairs in order, maybe go and collect some boxes for move-in time. And your chattels list, it's short but sweet, included for you on that settlement date. We go back to the property and you've got that 1950s character still here, but the space has grown with extensions, make your living area nice and open, nice and sociable for you. 3 good bedrooms, the separate laundry. Means all the practical stuff is covered and room to reimagine things over time. Section, nice and generous, wrapped in native plantings, so it feels tucked away from the world, a little bit of relaxation offered to you where you need it. The deck, that's where your life naturally will spill out, certainly as we get to these warmer months there, the weekend breakfast, the kids running around, and friends sitting around the table late in the evening, all offered to you. You got local trails at the end of the street, you got the kids straight down to Pillins at the other there. Convenience without all the hustle and bustle here. A home with heart and plenty of space to make it your own. Number 23 Goods Road is in your hands now. Buyers, go there if you will. Opening bid. 800. At 800, welcome in. Good luck to you here on the back wall now at 800,000. What do we say then, buyers? Perhaps at 20,000 to put yourself in the lead. But at 800 on the back wall there. Call it away to you then, first time now, at 800 bid. 810. Can't make it 20. I just pushed back and asked the question.
820.
Got you here at 20. We travel in 10s then at 10 and 20 now at 820,000 this side. Don't worry about the screen, folks. That'll catch up once the Wi-Fi gets there. No more 3G anymore, you see, so we've got to catch up. But at 820 on the back wall, worry about the counting from here. At 20, 30, do we say, do you come back, put yourself back in the lead? 30 on the nod now at 830 and 40 straight back. 50 be your move if you'd have it. But at 840, it's this side. Welcome any new players to the game at any stage, but at 840 up the back now, calling it first time. And 50, welcome back, and 60, straight back, snaps back faster than an expensive tape measure up the back there at 860. And 70, straight back now at 870, and 80 it is. at 880,000 only once to you. Second call. 885, work with you there at 590, and on the market we go at this level at 890,000. That means we sell it away. The now selling flashes behind me and we play for keeps, but at 890 it's this way at the moment. 9.5 puts you back in the front, leaves the 900 wide open and taken right there at 900 000. Another 5 perhaps will change the pattern, up to you. But at 900 up the back, we call it away. Once. Twice. Anything further? We can, a 2. Single if you like. But very clear, sell it away at 900,000 up the back. If I see nothing further, I will sell it. Even 500 puts you back in the lead. Check the other pocket, make sure we're sure, but at 900, once, twice, third, final opportunity, and I sell it away. Going. Sold. Congratulations to you there. Well done, well bought. And again, commiserations. Good luck on your journey. Wish you the very best there. All right, well, as we finish up the round of musical chairs, changing seats in the intermission, no problem at all. Take our attention now, number 15, Cassinia Close. Charlotte Gardner, out of our EVES Papamoa office, has had the privilege of marketing this exceptional home, the kind of home made for living well. It's stylish, yes, but it's not too show-offy. It's more just everything feels just right. It's a freehold estate, 650 square metres. It waits for us, more or less. The unique identifier there is 668856 for you. All the legal details contained therein. You'll see your chattels list on the screen. A gentle reminder for you. Just note the umbrella by the pool and the pool cover. Those are as is, so no vendor warranties but included on that basis. Where we've provided you the LIM report, you're happy to proceed having done your homework as well. And your settlement date, the most important one coming up before Mr. Claus comes down the chimney, well, that's the 12th of December. That's your settlement date, or otherwise as mutually agreed there, and the consent notice will accompany all the other documentation as well. Okay, we'll take you back to the property here at number 15. And of course, once you've been here, you probably won't want to leave. Inside, you'll see, we'll show you the kitchen in just a moment. That's one of my favourite parts of the home. It's got a bit of attitude. You've got the timber and the black accents there. The layout keeps everyone nice and connected as well. The bedrooms, they're set up for easy life and real living. You've got the master tucked away privately as well. Gets its own outlook for you. The living spaces, you've seen that, but they spill nicely outdoors, and that's where the party goes on here. It really shines, this one. You've got the pool, the spa, the deck, plenty of room for long afternoons that I'm sure will roll into evenings. Nice quiet cul-de-sac option for you, close to the schools, the shops, everything you could need. A home that just knows how to host a good time. So, buyers, here's your opportunity. Do have registrations of interest on the telephone here, so whether it's on the phone or in the room, your chance to buy is now. Need an opening bid? Who goes there? 1.6, welcome and good luck to you at 1,600,000 now. What do we say then, buyers? Perhaps a 50,000 rise from here, but at 1.6 up the back. Here we are at 1.6 and 50, and welcome in on the back wall now this side. And 6.5, do we call it 7? Just the 25 up, a little early to push back. I'm going to look, got you here at 7. Appreciate you working with me now at 1 and 7 here. Again, call for a 50. And 50 it is at 1,750 here. And 75. Take your 25 now and work with you, and puts you back in front at 1,775. 8 would be the move this side. At 8.25, at 1,825 and 8.50 here. 8.50 it is now. And 1.9 this side now. 9.25, 9.25. And a good move. Got you here at 1,925, 50, but no problem. Happy to, don't worry, I'll do the counting. You just keep sticking your hand up. No problem at all. At 9.50 this way. 60, just the 10. Happy to work with you then. Puts you back in the lead at 10,000. Come back to you and offer you the same if you'll have it. Bid at 960, it's this side now. 80, no problem at all, at 98. And 90, another 10. Leaves the 2 wide open. And 210, hey, don't worry about the 2, go 210, strong play. And 20. At 2020. Discussions had, but in your favour, first time. 2050. So 2050 and 20. Yeah, so 50 here and 55. $2,055,000 only. Great buying, great property, the lifestyle you've waited for, the lifestyle you deserve. And at 2055, this side once called. And 70 with a 15,000 rise. At 2,070,000, this side of the room. Done, finished. I'll give you plenty of time to change your mind, but at 2070 once. Second call. 75, no problem, back in the lead. Trust's a tricky game, isn't it? But at 75 and 80. Appreciate you here, sir, and at 2,080,000, this way it is then. Once. Second call. Third chance. Final. No problem. Going to pause the auction. Jill, buyer up the back here holds the lead bid at 2,080,000. We'll have a conversation and get some instructions if we could, please. Be with you in just a moment, folks. Okay, take you now 82 Haas Drive. Chris Royal marketing this one out of our EVES Cherrywood office. Thank you. It's settled, it's calm, and tucked into its surroundings in a way that new builds, well, they really do. You certainly get comfort thrown in here. Thank you, folks. Freehold estate, 718 square metres, so a good land size for you. And of course, your unique identifier there, 101 and 9582, and the 12th of December is your settlement date. Again, getting in just before Christmas, which is nice to see. Back inside, you've got the high ceilings, give you plenty of space through the living room there, room to breathe. You've got the second lounge as well, offers maybe that quieter corner of the house. Certainly if you've got guests or the younger ones are running around making a bit of noise, that's your peaceful retreat. The master opens up to the deck, nice little touch as well. It really is that retreat at the end of the day you'll return to with ease. The bush backdrop gives you that sense of privacy that you're surrounded in, nice softness in the backdrop there. The deck, you've got the louvered pergola. Life will just slow down once you're kicking back and relaxing here. You've got the morning sun, the quiet evenings, or the weekend catch-ups all catered for. It all just works perfectly, nice quiet location. Easy access around the city, and you've got the reserve walks close by as well. It is new, but it's already home. 82 Haas Drive. Buyers, here's your chance. Go there now if you will. Opening bid, opening offer. Happy to work with you. You've just got to kick this one off. I'll call it 3 times. Would love to hear from you before we get to that third call, but here's your chance. Once for an opening offer. Second call. Third and final opportunity. No problem, no cash forthcoming, Chris, but we're going to give the buyers an indication here.
Yeah, we're going to price the property today, Jordan, at $1,199,000, which represents good value in that neighbourhood.
Yeah, it really does. At 1199 there. Imagine you're going to be quite busy. Price is out there now, so be it cash or conditionally, if you're interested in this one, Chris Royal is out of our EVES Cherrywood office and happy to help you out there. Good luck to our sellers on that one. Auction's now closed. Okay, next on the list for you, and again, I'll bring you an update from our earlier property there when I've got an update for you, but we'll continue on in a nice friendly fashion there at 21 bar 19 Glencairn Place. is where I ask you to turn your attention. And Bethlehem, of course, and Sarah Garnett marketing this one, Sarah and Jeff out of our EVES Bethlehem office. It offers you that easy rhythm of living. It just feels good here. And of course, a stratum and freehold, principal unit 21, deposited plan 385480. All the units comprised and described on the record of title 342329. Your chattels list, again, your reminder is on the screen for you. And of course, no changes from the documentation, but that Wastemaster is excluded, I understand, not working in the property here. But otherwise, your chattels list there, no changes, as I mentioned. And the 19th of December, again, we're in before Christmas, which is great. Means Christmas at the new place, and you'd be happy. That's enough time to get the tree up as well, which is good. Okay, go back there now. It's part of that nice, quiet, gated community. Everything's looked after, and life just runs that little bit smoother. It's nice and sunny and comfortable. You've got the open living. It's relaxed rather than formal, which is quite nice here. A conservatory that works as an extra lounge space, maybe a hobby option for you as well. Even fancy doing a little bit of work from home, you've got the spot to do it. Step outside and you've got a sheltered outdoor area that's private without needing hours of upkeep, which is nice, means more time for the good stuff in life. And again, the lawns are taken care of. You've got the shared pool and the recreation room. That just brings that touch of community. You'll get to know your neighbours well here, should you wish to do so. Close to the village, and of course, everything you need right there waiting for you. No, it's not a song, but just as good as. It's number 21, Bar 19, Glencairn Place, and buyers could be yours in just a moment. Here's the time, here's the chance, here's the opportunity. Yours now. Opening bid. $700 up the back and welcome in at 700,000 now. Where do we go here, buyers? Happy to work in a 20,000 rise if you like. And 20, welcome in. Good luck up the front here at 720, and 40 be your move up the back if you like. But at 20 up the front. First call. 40, back to the lead we go. Nice to have you back there at 740 now. 60 if you'll go would be the next step on the ladder. Needed at 60 at this stage, shy of instructions, so I'll call, I'll see if 60's out there. That's where we need to land, folks. At 740, got it. 760 be the next move. Got you here at 60. Appreciate you working with me. And you won't regret it at 760. Still can't sell it to you there, but you hold the lead bid. At 760. Once, 80 again be the next step to climb. Twice at 760. 80 can I say for you, puts you back in front. At 760 here. Once, twice. Third chance then at 760. A 10 if you like. Reluctantly I look for less, but at 760. Final opportunity then. No problem, I go the one vendor bid then at 770. Ask you to make it 780. We'll have a conversation if there's nothing further. But got you here at 780. Can I make you in front there? Of course, offered to you up the back as well, but a vendor bid at 770. Again, south of instructions here. Call it away to you once. Second chance. At 780, happy to have that conversation with you. Third call at 770,000. Absolutely got your best here, nothing further this side. I've used the late phone bit of joke already, so we won't go there. But we'll give them space. Absolutely sure, done, finished, nothing further. Done, absolutely sure, no problem. Well, I look for another 10. I look to make it 780. I go there again on the behalf of my vendor then at 780,000. And I'll call it only 3 more times. And then we deal with those conditional buyers too. Once, second call, third chance, final. No problem. Going to close the auction there. You will need to be north of this figure. How far north? Sarah and Jeff be able to guide you on that one. But formally, I close the auction there. Thank you. Thanks again, and welcome along if you've just joined us. I've seen a few shuffle in the back door. Nice to have you here. Next on the list for you, it is number 27, Woodford Avenue. Jason Hyde Hills proudly marketing this out of our EVES Cherrywood office. And you'll find 27 Woodford Avenue there, a nice quiet cul-de-sac. Feels just that little bit more relaxed from the moment you arrive. You certainly hit that relaxation button in the car if you're pulling in the drive here. The freehold estate awaits you is 620 square metres more or less, and the record of title number SA1B folio 341. Again, 20 working days gives you ample time to get all the affairs in order, and of course you'll be moving in. My math says very poorly that we're probably getting in just before Christmas as well. So opportunity there, and of course flexibility if you've got any variations signed. You'll see under the further terms of sale, purchaser acknowledging and accepting that the back landing does not have that building consent or code compliance certificate, so you purchase and accept that on an as-is basis. The vendor warranties in clause 9 don't apply to that back landing. Otherwise, understand no other changes, all as being circulated and documented to you. As we go back there, warm and welcoming, as I said, it's filled with sunny living spaces rather, that open up nicely from the inside straight out. You've got the covered deck there, the great spot for those weeknight dinners, weekend barbecues, put some snags on the barbie there, or just enjoy a bit of the afternoon sunshine. Back inside, you see that, you've got the polished matte floors, you've got the log burner for comfort, for some character, 3 bedrooms, refreshed bathrooms, keeps everyday living nice and straightforward for you. The section, nice and flat, it's fenced, easy to look after, and of course that large garage, well that's just your bonus. Space for the hobbies, the storage, the projects, all the toys are all catered for here. It's a home that's practical, comfortable, easy to settle into, but unfortunately car not a chattel on the list for you. But that's okay, because I call it away to you now, and I do let you know I have interest on the phones, but whether it's on the phone or in the room, now's the time to let me know your intent. Opening bid, opening offer, who goes there? 725. Got you here, welcome in. Make sure we're on the same page, and nice to have you. All the very best. 25, well, let's go in tens perhaps, at 725 and 50, even better. At 750, at 25 to go, do we then? At 50, welcome you in if you like there at 75. Got you on the nod at 775 now. Back to my starter maybe at 775 or here. And 80, just the 5 again. I'll look for a 10 if we could, make it 85 puts you there. Happy to work in those 10,000s, folks, if that makes it easy for you, but at 785 here, or 95. At 805 now. I scan the room at 15 here up the front at 815. With my starter, and then back here at 25 at 8 the quarter. And 35 I'll take over here, but nice to hear you here, sir. At 35 and 45 could be yours if you like it. But 35 up the back. Okay, work with your 5,000 then. Happy to do so. And 45, I thought it'd be there. With the gentleman up the back, it's at 845. Got the 50 here first, but 55 if you like. And 55 up the middle. At 855,000. Can I push you to make it 60, stay in the round number? Got you here, thought it'd be there. At 860. And 65, 61. Push back. I'm going to look for 5 in the first instance. We'll revisit that if I don't see it here. But at 860 up the back. 65, take me there if you like, buyers. Once, twice. Got you here. Back in the lead at 865 with my starter. At 865.70, do we make it for you? Otherwise, at 865 up the front, once called to you. Got the 70 here first, but the phone lines are working, which is nice to hear. At 870. On the back wall.
871.
Yeah, I'll work with your ones then if it keeps momentum going. At 871 here. 72 at 872,000 now. Play for keeps today, folks, at 872. Change of ownership, that's what that means. At 872 and selling. First call at 872,000 only. 3 here, work with it. And 4, straight back. My advice, folks, if you're not in real estate and you want to get into real estate and you plan to place bids, stay in the auction room. Okay? And 75. Nice to have you back. 76 up the back here.
77.
And 1 again. Perhaps 80 be a good move there, sir. But on the phone at 877. It's not too late to get involved if that's what you fancy. Now's the time, though. At 877 on the phone. Once. Twice. Absolutely got your best here. On the phone at 877. 78. And 78. No problem at all. Puts you back in the lead. If I had a seat up the front, I'd be on the edge of it right now. I'll tell you that for free. And 79. Round it up at 880. Or 900, sir, just I asked. Auctioneer's prerogative, perhaps. I don't know.
81.
An 81 here. A 881 on the phone. First call. Twice. But remember, ownership changes today. 2. And 2 at 82. 3 at 83. 5. Again, the round numbers are usually where they set their limits, but what would I know? I've only seen a few auctions. Otherwise, at 883 here, this sideway, call it here once, twice. Your last opportunity to let me know as I make it third, final, absolutely got your best here, even 500. But you need to let me know now, nothing further here. I check in with my starter over here, nothing further. Absolutely done, finished, out at 883, going, sold down the line there. Congratulations to you. And of course, do appreciate everyone else's participation. Good luck to you. All right, folks, thanks once again for your patience. Still having some conversations in the side rooms, so as soon as I've got an update for you, I'll bring it back to you. But we take our attention now, number 12C, Terrace Avenue in Mount Maunganui. And these two well-dressed gentlemen up the front of the room here, Pat King, Joseph Goddard. Well, you can tell the two that work in the coastal strip there. They're the two that have the more relaxed necks. But that's okay, no problem at all. Doing a great job marketing this one. It's got a presence that, well, it doesn't really need me here. It doesn't need announcing, but it more just commands your attention from the moment you arrive. I'll show you more of it in just a moment, but we'll get the legals out of the way. It's a freehold estate, 341 square metres more or less, and the record of title, a 554545. Settlement date set down here is 16 January 2026. Yes, folks, 2026, not too far away, so that's great news on all fronts, which is nice to see there. And again, chattel's list unchanged from documentation. That consent notice will accompany all the documentation as well. I take you back there to 12C. You're going to see through, once you get inside there, the light settles into every room. The scale, it feels generous, but not too showy. It's just perfect. You get that nice sense of calm that just comes from good design done extremely well. The kitchen, the living spaces, they provide you that stylish central hub to really begin or close out the day. The bedrooms here, they're relaxed, they're well considered. You've got the separate suite downstairs, adds that flexibility for guests, work, extended family perhaps. And from your living spaces, you open naturally to that private outdoor area. Summer evenings spent making the most of the warmer weather, I suggest. You, of course, enjoy friends, family. They'll all want to come round for the barbecues this summer and dinner parties at your place here. Rooms with the pool later, if that's your thing. You're close to the beach. That's where I'd be getting the togs on and heading. Cafes, everything that the Mount offers. It's right there for you at 12C Terrace Avenue. Buyers, here's that chance. Upgrade your lifestyle from today onwards. Opening bid. Tell you, if you ever want peace and quiet, call for an opening bid. That's the way to do it. First time, second, third call. No problem. Your silence is my permission to close the auction, but we're going to give the buyers an indication. Pat, Joe, what are we doing?
Yep, we're costing this one at
2,895,000 only, and your lifestyle improves for the better. And all you need to do is get hold of one of these two folk here. They'll be happy to help you out. Good luck to our sellers here. Great property, well priced, and still available to you. Auction's closed. Right, well, I couldn't have done a better job than I did finding the two tallest blokes in the room and putting them up the front together, but there they are. And the star of the show, it's the property, but second best, Richie Wright. There he is, he's been marketing this one. But to that star we go at number 3, Boyle Mews, and what an opportunity for you. Nice, quiet, cul-de-sac location, easy, simple living, and a home that's got that calmness, got that balanced feel from the moment you walk in. And you'll see it, a freehold estate, firstly an estate and fee simple, 300 square metres more or less. Secondly, an estate and fee simple, you get an undivided 1/7 share in 387 square metres more or less. Both the first and second estates comprised and described in that record of title number is 743428. Chattels on the screen for you again. I note here the auto garage door internal switch, that's as is the kitchen light fitting and the extractor fan, so there, but as is, no vendor warranties on those ones. 47 days from the date of the agreement or otherwise is mutually agreed. That's your settlement date. Can only assume there's a tenant in place based on that. And of course the consent notice accompanies the documentation that you'll sign when you become the lucky new owner here. When we go back to it, you walk right in there. You've got light, neutral spaces that don't try too hard. They just put you at ease right from the moment you arrive. The kitchen, that's the anchor here. You've got space to cook, chat, perch at the island, and just keep the day ticking away, rolling along nicely. The living opens out to a sunny, low-maintenance garden. You've got the fruit trees, room to sit in the warmth and bask in the sunshine. You've got 3 comfortable bedrooms, 2 tidy bathrooms, that internal access garaging in high demand. Well, it's there for you. Keeps everyday life nice and smooth. And it's close to the beach, the schools, quick access here, there, and everywhere else. Papamoa living without any fuss. It's number 3, Boyle Mews. And here it is, buyers. In your hands, over to you. Opening bid, who goes there first? Call it to you. Once again, you know the drill. First chance to get involved here in that cash unconditional position. Twice now. And third chance. No problem. Richie, no cash forthcoming. We're going to price this one, yes. Yeah, great buying. 839,000 goes on the screen there. Richie, you're going to be busy. This one's out there in the market now at 839,000 only. Give the gentleman a call. He'd be happy to help you out, and good luck to our sellers here. Auction's now closed. Thank you. All right, well, the music ends, so that's my cue to continue on. We go now, number 2, Kauai Grove. Jane Cross marketing this one out of our EVES Aongatete office. The lovely Jane, the lovely office, And the lovely opportunity that awaits for you here at number 2, Kauai Grove. It is ready for its next chapter. It was a 70s build, well lived in, but it's got those things that you just can't manufacture. It's got that elevation already, it's got that sunshine coming through, and of course you get those calming views across the water and the hills there as well. Freehold estate, which is good news for you all as well. 673 square metres, more or less, awaits you. That unique identifier wrapping up all those details there. SA 3A folio 1419. The chattels, you'll see the freestanding stove and the clotheslines, the clothesline, as is, no vendor warranties, and excluded is the range hood. Understand that's broken. We're replacing that, leaving that out. There we go, nice and clear for you. And the 10th of December 2025, or earlier as agreed by both parties, as our settlement date. And you'll see there under the further terms of sale, acknowledging and accepting the basement level toilet, upstairs laundry located in different positions from the building plan, that 1974 plan held on the council file there. You accept the property as is on that basis when entering into this agreement, which of course placing your bids this afternoon. Back there we go. We've talked about the opportunity that awaits, and you go inside, and again, it's there on offer for you. Living, dining, kitchen, keeps everyone nicely connected. The balcony, that'll become that go-to spot to, we'll just pause and unwind, relax, catch a moment. The bedrooms, comfortable, layout, easy to work with as well if you do fancy maybe updating over time. Downstairs, the rumpus study, extra bathroom there opens up options for you. The teenagers, work from home, hobby space, you name it. Again, options, the key word for you. The section, room to play, plant or plan, and it's a home with good bones, real potential, location that you could hold on to here. Number 2, Kauai Grove. Interest on the phone, Jane, or here in the room? No phone registration, so here in the room. Up to you, buyers. Go there if you will. Once again, this is your first call to let me know your interest. Second time. Third chance and final. No problem, no cash forthcoming, Jane, but understand we've got some parties we're in close talks with, so that's great news. They'll be happy to see. This one is still available, so if you are interested, suggest you act quick here. At number 2, Kauai Grove auction now formally closed. Good luck to you and, of course, to our seller here, Jane. Okay, next on the list for you, 140 Vale Street, Otamodai is where we take you now. Popular location, and it offers you that low maintenance way to live. You're nice and close to everything, a view that reminds you that you get to relax and you're not right in the thick of it, but everything nice and close anyway. Ranjit Singh has been marketing this one. Wonderful job he's done, providing you the documentation, which will tell you it is a freehold estate of 314 square metres, more or less. A record of title, SA 57D, folio 327. Friday the 12th of December 2025, that's your settlement date again, so we'll be circling that one in the calendar. You certainly won't want to forget that when the moving truck arrives in the driveway and you've slept in. No problem. Okay, heading on 140 Vale Street, overlooks the golf course. Your home feels open and elevated. You've got the decks that make the most of your outlook here. It's certainly an easy place to unwind after work or catch up with friends over the weekend. The beneficiary of a recent refresh as well, which is nice. You've got a really great layout here, practical as well as it looks good. The separate bedroom, bathroom downstairs for the guests or the teenagers, open living through the middle level, and the 2 quiet bedrooms tucked above as well. The burrito shops, the cafes, good schooling, even the CBD. It's all right there at your fingertips, just down the road. Makes this one simple, convenient, and easy to enjoy. It is number 140 Vale Street. Buyers, here is your chance. Once again, happy to work with you. You just need to start this one away. First call, twice. Third chance. No problem, Ranjit. No cash forthcoming here. We're going to price this one, and you'll correct me if I'm wrong, at $909,000 only. Great buying there in Otamodai at 140 Vale Street, and for $909,000 it could be your name on the title moving forward from 12 December onwards. Good luck to our sellers here. Property is now priced and the auction is now closed. Thank you. Okay, take your attention now, 579B, Monganui Road, Charlotte Gardner back again. No, you're not confused, there's still some conversations taking place, but Charlotte's been marketing this one as well. Wonderful property there, tucked back off the street, so you get that privacy and a bit of quiet, which is quite nice as well, but you're still right in the middle of that Mount Monganui action. Freehold estate, 443 square metres, more or less. The record of title, SA 61D, folio 849, and again, that's in that South Auckland Land Registry office. The raised brick garden bed and the blinds, as is, no warranties on those, but there to greet you 20 working days from the date of sale, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon. And you'll see there again where we've supplied you that LIM report. Happy to proceed having done your own homework, and the consent document will accompany the agreement. Okay, go back to the property, and it is that Mount action that awaits you, and what a great chance to get involved here. Inside, you've got a layout that's nice and easy, the kitchen, the dining, the living, all in that one sociable hub. The bedrooms grouped together, so the spaces feel nicely balanced as well. The backyard, that's a genuine bonus here, right size for the kids, the pets, or simply just throw a beanbag out there and bask in that sunshine. You've got that covered outdoor nook, that equals your great year-round hangout spot, which is a nice to have. It's a smart first step, this one, a simple downsize or a good solid renter. Either way, you're buying into location that I can assure you isn't going out of style anytime soon. 579B, Monganui Road, is in your hands, buyers. Here's the chance you've waited for. Call it to you, but only 3 times. Once, twice to get involved here. Third chance. No problem, no cash forthcoming on this one, Charlotte, but we're going to price this one, I understand.
We are indeed. We're going to price it today at $765,000, exceptional buying, Mount postcode, free renovation, great little start of someone.
Awesome, thank you very much. At $765, that's all you'll need to pay, and you'll be a Mountie just like the rest of them. There you go, auction's now closed. Okay, thanks for your patience. Going to hit the rewind button just for a moment, take you back there. If you don't mind, number 15, Cassinia Close. We paused, had a conversation with our lead bidder, and just confirm for me, please, you've increased your offer to $2,150,000, that's correct? Got you here, instructions from my seller at that level. On the market and selling at $2,150,000. For the one or another bid, I sell it away and I call it to you only 3 times. Once, twice, third, final opportunity, going. Welcome home. Sold. Congratulations to you there. And of course to my seller. Back with you in a second. Okay, thanks again for your patience. Go now. We travel up the road just a touch there. 262A Work Road, Durrell Green, Tarakiho, marketing this one out of our EVES Kari office. And you sit here on 2.3 hectares. It is the kind of property where the days they run just that little bit slower. Life happens outdoors just as much as it does in. A freehold property is what you'll find, and again, 2.3230 hectares of that fee simple land. The unique identifier, it's 37B folio 306 in that South Auckland Land Registry office. Chattel's list on the screen for you. The 15th of January is your settlement date, or otherwise as mutually agreed. Quite a lengthy further terms of sale, so I won't cover it off for you, other than clause 32, which talks about the joinery being replaced. There are no other changes to the further terms as documented to you, and Tara assures me you've all been furnished with the updated documents, those of you who require them. So we go now back to the property and remind you how great the lifestyle is here. And of course at 262A Work Road, well, work becomes the optional word for you. You can enjoy this one, welcoming, comfortable, living spaces that bring everyone together, quiet corners to retreat to though. Great for entertaining, but equally for the quiet bodies. And attached, you got that one bedroom unit, adds some good flexibility, maybe the extended family, you could generate some income somehow there. Guess you choose how you utilize the space, but it keeps everyone close while still giving you that privacy when you need it. Avocados, feijoas, citrus, plus room to work, grow, build, simply enjoy the land. You'll see it all there. And of course, what an opportunity. Your options plentiful. It gives you space to breathe, space to spread out and settle in, and certainly set the rhythm yourself. So, enough from me. I'd love to hear from you. If you're here for this one, of course, you're buying on that plus GST basis, if any. But buyers, here's the chance to let me know. No problem. You've had time to do your homework. Understand there could be some more homework in the background, not quite complete. So if you got to the finish line, well, here's the chance to let me know. Otherwise, we talk to those who are still working away. Once, twice, final opportunity. No problem. Tara, close the auction, pass it back to you. A bit more work to do here, but some phone calls, I'm sure, already on speed dial, ready to go. So good luck to our sellers on this one. If you're interested, Darrell and Tara would be happy to help you on that. Good luck there. No. All right, next up for you is 53 Carlton Street. Kelly and Kyra Ormsby out of the Mount Maunganui office have had the privilege of marketing this one. It's easy, it's elevated. Winning is certainly the feeling that you get here. Freehold estate, 711 square metres, more or less. Record of title, SA 14D, folio 1419. The blinds and the curtains, understand those were added to the chattels list, so included there for you. And your settlement date will only 10 working days, so you don't have to wait too long to enjoy this one. The main living area in the home opens straight up to your sunny decking, and of course that's the kind of spot you'll find yourself returning to throughout the day. Slow breakfasts, I know it's the weather now allows you to do that. You can enjoy your cereal, your Cocoa Pops outside in the morning sun, or equally if you fancy a breather in between calls at work there, no problem. Out to the deck you go, get the friends round you, enjoy it. Plenty of spaces here and an outlook that rolls across the reserve, gives the home that nice big sense of space and calmness to it. The bedroom's light, relaxed upstairs, while downstairs that's your practicality. You got that big garage, the proper laundry, and the workshop space. Out the back you get that another outdoor area. Wow, just the list keeps going here. And of course, second atmosphere to switch to whenever you want or need. Well located and handy to all that is important. Shops, schools, the city, CBD, it's all right there. 53 Carlton Street in Bellevue. Buyers, here we go. Opening bid, opening offer, who goes first? 710. Got you here, welcome in at 710,000 now. Look for a rise here. We'll go in 20s. Keep it there if you like, but at 710, good luck to you here. My starter, once called then, at 710. Twice now. Third chance. No problem. Place the vendor bid at 730, and at 750 you go back to the lead. But can't sell it at this level, and understandably so. 50, back to the front you go. Nice to have you back again, and back in we are at 750 this side. My left, right side of the room. No, 730 I'm at, just clarify it. 750 have I got you here? Appreciate you being at 750 here. Work to do, but at 750 it's this way. Once. Twice, again 70 is what I'm looking for now. Third chance at 750. I am going to go one more time at 770. Improve on that. We'll have a conversation for you there. Again, I look for the 20, but at 770 it's a vendor bid. Just can't sell it at that level. You'll need to be 790 and we'll have that conversation. See if we can get you in the home. So you need to be 790 to make that nice and clear. Again, offered to you here in the room as well. Doesn't have to be mono e mono. But it's 770 on the vendor bid, not authorised to sell at this level. 80. Reluctantly, I work with you. It puts you back in front. Better your money than mine. It's 780 here. Again, if I see nothing, we'll talk. Once, twice, third chance. No problem. We pause. Mark, the gentleman this side here holds the bid at 780. We'll need to improve, but good luck to you there, sir, at 780. We'll have that conversation with you, and I'll come back to you with an update shortly. Okay, thanks again. Continuing on, we go there now, 201 bar 136, Marine Parade. Pat and Yolandi King marketing this one out of our EVES Mount Maunganui office. An opportunity for you there, Cutters Cove. You've got the ocean as your backdrop, your soundtrack, and of course your daily rhythm here. Your life certainly upgraded from the moment you arrive. A stratum and freehold principal unit is 201 together with accessory unit 201 and accessory unit 312A on deposited plan South Auckland at 91535. All the units comprised and described under the record of title at 94005. 20 working days from the sale date is your settlement date, or otherwise as mutually agreed there. Under the further terms of sale, 23, you're purchasing and acknowledging you've been advised that the vendor or a person related to the vendor is also a licensee under the Act, and that licensee may receive financial benefit from the sale. 24 simply details the limited liability of the executors here, and of course executors not occupying the property, no warranties in relation to the condition or repair of the chattels. Purchaser relying solely on their own judgment to purchase this one. And 25 is the disclosure about the deck at Unit 201 and the underside of the deck there. But that's all as documented and as circulated to you. So we go back there now from the living area and the balcony. Your view runs wide along the shoreline here. Morning light, rolling surf, and that constant reminder that you're living right where others simply wish to unwind. The primary suite, well, that feels like the private retreat. Room to stretch out. You've got the ensuite made for those slow evenings and long baths. Perhaps you relax after a busy day in the surf. The resort facilities make life feel like you're in holiday mode all the time. The pools, the spa, the gym, the tennis, all the works right there for you, all maintained as well, so life is easy. And again, you step outside, you're right on the sand within moments. Sunrise, swim, coffee, repeat would be my suggestion to you. It is your front row, your Mount lifestyle, ready to enjoy. Buyers, I call it away to you then. Who goes first? Opening bid. Do we have interest on the phone? 1.5, no problem. Work with you there at 1.5 and a 50,000 rise I seek. But at 1,000,005 with you on the phone there, Pete. And I call it away. Once, twice, third chance for that 50,000 rise we go. At 550 on the vendor bid then, welcome you back in at 1.6. Of course, the opportunity here. And 1.6 back to the lead we go. Appreciate you working with me there, phone bidder. If you're watching online, nice to have you there. There is a delay, so make sure you're listening to Peter as he talks. But at 1.6, it's with you in front. First call. Twice at 1.6, again 50 I seek. Third chance. No problem. One last time for me, a vendor bid on 1.650 and 1.7 puts you in the lead. Time to talk at that stage. If you go 1.7, we take it out the room. Have that conversation. 1.7 we are, and if I see nothing further, we talk. Once, twice, third chance. No problem. We pause. We have that conversation here. Craig, if you're happy to do so, we'll see if we can help the buyer into the home. Bring you an update shortly, folks. Okay, take you back now. Appreciate your patience. 201 bar 136 Marine Parade. Paused, had a conversation. Just confirm for me, please, increasing your offer 1,820,000. That's correct? Got you here at 1,820. And Pat, understand you got the sellers. They've said on the market at that level. on the market and selling at 1820. Call it away for the want of another bid, but I call it once, twice, third chance, and going. Sold. Congratulations to them. At 1820, well bought, and congratulations, of course, to our sellers there. Still in a conversation, one of them. I'll bring you an update shortly. Thank you. All right, wait no longer. We go back 53 Carlton Street. And please confirm for me to my lead bidder here, you've increased your offer $817,500. Yes, and understand Kelly got the sellers on the phone here. Their instructions on the market and sell it away. At $817,500, I call it away to you once, twice, third, final chance. Hammer goes up, going, and sold. Congratulations to you there, and of course to our seller down the phone line. Folks, that's our auctions today. Appreciate you coming out. Go and enjoy the sunshine.